This episode of Other People's Airplanes is supported by Sennheiser. In this episode of Other People's Airplanes, we geek out with audio gear. Welcome to Other People's Airplanes, a show where we bring you into the cockpit and along for the ride whenever we do awesome aviation-related stuff. I'm your host, David Allen, and today's episode is gonna be a little different. If you're looking for airplanes or aviation, you're not gonna find it. And if that bothers you, then go ahead and stop watching now and move on to the next episode, because today we're talking audio gear. So if you're interested in some audio geekery, stay tuned. If not, move on. Still here? Well, let's do this. We love Sennheiser here at Other People's Airplanes, and we use a lot of Sennheiser audio gear. So whenever we're doing any kind of hangar chats or stuff where I'm talking directly to the camera and I don't want the microphone to be out there, we use these handy dandy wireless pack sets. It's called an electronic news gathering set, and we're using the G3. This wireless set of course connects to the microphone that I have clipped to my shirt. There's another wireless receiver on top of the camera. Now whenever we go on location, we'll typically switch to this beauty, which is a Sennheiser MD46. It's also an electronic news gathering microphone, and it's got a transmitter on it as well that talks to the same receiver that this guy talks to. These guys are great for localizing the sound. They will only pick up something that's right here, so that way if there's lots of other noise out in a public place, you're not going to hear anything but the sound of my voice, because this is extremely picky about what it picks up. Now whenever we do a multicam setup, typically with more than one person on the screen in some sort of a longer form style, we'll switch to these Sennheiser E815S's. And I have up to 4 of these that I can plug into our mixer at any given time. So that way each person has their own microphone and you can hear all of us at the same time. Now unfortunately, none of these solutions will allow us to reach out and touch someone. If we're at an air show and an airplane is doing a flyby, we want to be able to get that audio of that airplane as it goes by without getting the background noise around. Enter the shotgun microphone. Sennheiser has a number of great shotgun microphones, and we are about to unbox our very first one today. Gotta have the packing material, but not anymore. So in the box we actually have 2 things, and this is a foam cover for the microphone, which is going to help break down some of the wind noise, especially outside with a windy environment. This will help a lot. And of course the big bopper, the Sennheiser microphone. This is an ME66/K6 microphone setup. Let's break it down. In the box, it looks like we have a microphone clamp. This is the ME66 microphone right here. And I believe this part right here is the K6 power module. So these 2 pieces together are what's necessary for actually running the microphone. As you can see, this K6 power module is just a little battery operated module. And on this we have the XLR connector, and the battery power goes right in here, and this battery will actually last a very, very long time inside the microphone. This of course is the shotgun microphone. Now this is not a top of the line shotgun microphone by any stretch of the imagination, but it's also pretty expensive if you are not familiar with microphones of any kind. This particular kit, these 2 pieces together, runs about $500. So don't be surprised when you start shopping for microphones. These things do get very expensive. So what we have here is the ME66 microphone, and this is where the sound will come in. And the microphone, any shotgun microphone, is designed to exclude the sound from outside. So when we combine these two, like this, after of course applying a battery, we now have the full shotgun microphone. Plug in your XLR connector, and now as we are shooting airplanes with the video camera, we can reach out and get fantastic audio for your ear holes. I am so excited to use this at the next air show. And finally, inside the box, we have this particular case, which is going to be great for carrying it around and protecting it. I assume this whole thing will fit inside. We will take a look at it later on. So that's it for this episode of Other People's Airplanes. We thank you so much for watching and for putting up with our audio geekery. We do love our Sennheiser microphones, and we hope that they enable us to bring you even better content in the future. Give us a like on our Facebook page, that would be huge, and maybe follow us on Twitter, because that helps us out a lot. We'd love to engage with you guys in the audience. We'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.